Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy, LaRon, Female Rap Elite. I'm back with another video. Look, this is a little different type of video that I'm doing today. This is a different type of video that I'm doing. So earlier today, I was on YouTube and this video came across my feed. And, it was one of these channels that kind of like intrigued me how they used to do the Dateline. NBC was it when they used to catch the child predators and stuff like that. Remember, they would always have somebody setting the older men up, and it would be some young girl talking about, "I made this tea," and then the man would come into the house and they get caught. Yo, let me just put you onto this shit. So I found this channel on YouTube, and it's called PCI Predator. So they're based in Indianapolis, and this shit is just crazy. Like, real talk, this shit is crazy. So the thing, what I'm about to bring up right now, let me actually share the screen right now. Just give me a second. Yo, this shit is crazy. I don't know if any of y'all ever seen this PCI, but this situation I'm about to bring up, it was this black man, and he was knowingly trying to invite this boy into a whole. He worked the front desk at the Extended Stay America, and he was inviting this 15-year-old boy, talking about he wanted to suck his nuts. Like, this is crazy. You would believe, like, yo, I would do some shit like this, to be honest with you, just to, like, not just trying to embarrass somebody, but I feel like, this is the problem in the world. And this is what I explained to my niece. Like, when my niece came down here for a week and came to Houston, and, like, you have to understand, first and foremost, women, and you got to know that they like their space. My niece, we spent a lot of time together, but sometimes she would go into the bedroom and close the door and just be laying down for 2 hours doing her own thing. And I feel like, as children, not just girls, you should be able to have people around you that they respect your space, and that you don't have to worry about no extra shit. And I explained to her, I'm like, this doesn't happen all the time to everybody. Everybody has uncles, but people be having uncles who's weirdos. They do weird ass shit, and a lot of people just got deep psychological issues dating back to childhood. So let me just bring this up for you so I could show you what this shit is, because this shit is crazy. Like, so this is this black man, right? He works at the front desk at the Extended Stay America, and he's on some sort of gay app, and he's like luring in little boys. So I sped it up to the point where it's about to come up, because I don't want you to have to wait to it. So let's see. Yep, it's about to come on now. So check this out, and I'm gonna do some commentary. My bad, my bad. Check this out. And I just want to say this first. Hold on a second. I want to say this first. They seen him walk in, and not only did you invade this, if you knew that this was a 15-year-old boy, and he took the keys and opened up the door when he locked the door. So yeah, you going down, and watch what you see how this shit plays out.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing meeting a minor in a bathroom?
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What do you
Dog, why did you just walk in the bathroom?
I just want to say this too. Watch when you see the queen come out of this nigga. You gonna see the queen come out of this nigga. You see how he being so masculine now. When they get him behind that desk and they start calling them police, that voice is gonna change. Like, you check it out.
Just now.
I was honestly going to scare whoever this was into not doing this.
You're gonna scare whoever this was. Dog, what are you doing, bro?
Bro, I wasn't going to do nothing in my mind, bro.
You weren't?
I wasn't.
And let me say this, I know niggas that look like him every day. The ones he work at the front desk somewhere, got this little polo buttoned up to the top. These niggas be weirdos. You don't understand how good it is to be a good person. Like, somebody, you can say anything about me, but you can never say I violated anybody. You can never say that. It's just, it's just the ones who even be looking. But listen, I do believe in this. The more closer you look at him, the more strange he does look. Like, watch when he gets explaining. Why would you invite some boy up into a room and say you was going to scare him? Like, what? This is crazy.
Don't do nothing in my mind.
I mean, bro, you just came to the bathroom with me.
Yeah, I was going to scare who
So-
the minor was.
Watch this.
So we can have a conversation about this. We can have a conversation about this, or we can let the manager know, call the cops.
No. Want to know what you're doing in the restroom with an underage kid?
Let's not. Okay, so
Let's talk about it.
going to do anything with under.
I want to put you guys on to something because people are psychologically manipulative and abusive, right? Watch how he started explaining, but see, a nigga like me who grew up with brothers, you cannot lie to me. You can't. I'm just sorry. You can't lie. And it was just like he was making up these excuses, blaming it on weed, saying that he was going to scare the boy and take his weed. It just didn't make any sense. So when it don't make sense, like Judge Judy said, when it don't make sense, it's not true.
But you just went to the bathroom with him, right?
I went into the restroom to scare.
Let's talk.
Okay,
You want to know?
so can we put the?
No, it's for our safety and yours, so you can't call the cops and say, hey, all these
I'm
people
not.
came in.
So I'm
It's
not
just for
a.
your
I'm not a
safety.
pedophile.
Okay.
Not a pedophile. We have a lot of kids in this specific hotel and a look.
And this crazy thing about it is, guys, I'm sorry for cutting it off. The crazy thing about it is this old man wanted to get a 15-year-old in there. And you know what was so crazy? It kind of threw me for a loop because he seems a little masculine. But then once that queen came up out of him, you won't believe, he said he wanted to suck his nuts. Crazy. Shout out to PCI. Make sure that y'all follow them. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna throw the link into the description as well. So check, he talking about he want to suck his nuts. What?
In the next hotel who are on these apps. Yes, I invited an underage child to come in here, go in that restaurant. No, I was not going to do anything on my life. I was not going to do anything with an underage child. No, I'm happy you got.
So your plan was to have him come here so you could scare him to not do this again?
Yes,
What would you
So-
say to him?
I was scared the crap out of him. So one of the children here was carrying marijuana.
Wait, you see how she asked him, what would you say to him? Read between the lines. You're not stupid. Listen, wake up. You're not stupid. That right there, he would have been guilty already. She asked him, what would you have said to him? And he couldn't even give it. He couldn't even say what he would have said to him. Hold on a second. Let me just bring that back so you could catch it because you might not have caught it. Hold on.
On my life, I was not going to do anything with an underage child. No, I'm happy you got.
So your plan was to have him come here so you could scare him to not do this again?
Listen closely.
Yes.
What would you
So-
say to him?
I was scared the crap out of him. So one of the children here was carrying marijuana. Instead of being like, okay, you can't carry marijuana, you guys are evicted. I scared the child. Be like, hey, what are you doing? What you got? He was like, it's not mine. It's not mine. That is all this was. I put it on my life.
So why'd you say you wanted to put it? What was
This is not the first
slap
time.
his or suck his dick? What did
Yeah,
you
you
say?
said you want him to taste his nut.
Taste his nut. Why would you say that?
He said he wanted to taste his nut. You are a predator. And let me tell you something. Somebody like him who's in a hotel, imagine what he could have did to somebody who's younger, thinking that they're going to get in trouble on some shit like that. See, I'm glad that I wasn't defiant, but I grew up with brothers. You couldn't just corner me on some shit like that. I have one of my friends who got violated at a young age because they broke a window of one of their neighbors' homes. And so the person told them that if you don't want to get in trouble, you got to do X, Y, Z. I'm not doing X, Y, Z. When I was younger, I'm telling on myself, I'm telling my mother and my father. I'm not going down for none of that shit. And I knew about touch and all that weird ass shit when I was younger. So you listen, this man is a predator, and just wait for the queen to come up out of him.
Again, I just wanted an underage child to come here so I can scare them.
So why did you say you wanted to taste his nuts?
Whatever I said, it was the
Oh, no, excuse me.
okay. Whatever
Yeah,
I
you
said.
can answer the phone if you need to. You can answer the phone.
Whatever I said.
Look how frazzled he is. This shit is crazy. He's frazzled, literally.
This man.
Yes,
Look at this man.
no, I'm gonna just head up there now. I'm sorry. I'm okay. I'm gonna head up there right now. I do apologize about that. I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right, guys.
Their kids.
See, and he don't care about his job either. You too busy trying to get dick in the bathroom, trying to suck a young 15-year-old cock, and you messing up on your job. I don't know if that was a resident within the hotel or if a boss that noticed the cameras that he wasn't there, because you know they watch the cameras, and you know when you black on the job, they watch you on them cameras. You know how it go. So I can't believe this shit. Like I can't, like, bro, you old as hell. Like you trying to get it on with a 15-year-old and tell him you want to suck his nut? Come on.
Kids in the room you heading up to?
Huh?
Are kids in the room you heading up to?
No, I'm not a pedophile.
Listen, okay, you're
What are we doing here?
okay. Let me ask you a question. Are you so you're just a good guy out here just bringing underage kids to your hotel so you can tell them not to do? Understanding that correct?
It's just breaking up. That's not
You
me.
told me that person was underage. Yeah, I said a bunch of stuff. But then when I saw the guy walk in here, I was like, that don't look like him. That's why I was like, let me go back there.
Bro,
I get it.
bro, that door, I had the door locked.
I get it because I have a key. I get it.
Why would
Changing the
you open the
story
door?
now.
You unlocked it. I had the door locked and you unlocked it and walked in.
He unlocked while you were. Why would you unlock a door when someone goes in there to potty?
And you said, what's good? What's good?
I'm like, you were ready.
Why?
You guys.
That's crazy. So you just unlock doors when people go in the bathroom to check on them? See how your stories aren't making sense?
Okay, so what are you guys trying to tell me right now?
Let's have a conversation because
Quick, I really have to run upstairs.
yeah, because what did you put something off because you knew the minor was coming here, didn't you? You told a lady you were gonna come up there, and but you were waiting on the minor.
This is just a complaint. I just need to go handle it.
Listen, if you're trying to fucking scare people online talking sexual to them, it's fucking illegal.
Okay. I did not know that.
You didn't.
I
Okay.
didn't know that. I did. I obviously wasn't going to do nothing with them. Can we not talk about this while I have a guest?
No, she's already aware.
Okay.
Motherfucker scrambling as he should. Yo, you gotta check this channel out. There's so many different things, exposés that they be doing on people. Yo, I would do this shit, dead ass. But I know it could get a little dangerous, but I would do this shit. I really would do it because people, like, that shit is not right. People really be praying. And then first and foremost, you gotta be stupid in 2022 to even get involved in something like that. First and foremost, that's a sickness. What even, you know what's so crazy? When I was 18 years old, say when I turned 20, I would never want to talk to somebody who was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can never see myself being 21 years old and dating somebody younger. It just doesn't make sense. It's like the mentality when you're mature, you kind of understand. But when people grow up in these abnormal situations, when people did all types of crazy stuff to them, not saying that was their fault, but it's just like, bro, you of age. This is the wrong type of person. I watched something on this channel today where this guy was trying to fuck around with an 12-year-old girl, and he has an 11-year-old daughter. So what does that say? That shit is crazy.
And they all should.
And we need to make a complaint with you as to why you were luring a 15-year-old here to have sex.
I was
You're
not.
fucking place of
So I'd like to have a conversation with you about that. Do you want to have a conversation?
Bro, you
yes or
were.
no?
You were, dude. You listen, bro. You got caught. That's it. You can try to lie if you want, but
Okay.
the evidence
Let's have a
is
conversation.
going
Thank
against
you.
it, bro.
Okay.
You got
Be
caught.
honest.
You were gonna hook up with a 15-year-old boy.
Okay.
In that bathroom.
Okay. Let's have a
No,
conversation.
there's a lot going on. Okay. Let's just take a deep breath. Do you want to help her and then we'll
Can we make
continue
it
the
quick, though?
conversation?
No, yeah, she needs quick.
Do you need some kind of?
Can we make this quick?
Yeah. Well, I mean, help her guys. And then we'll finish up with our
I will. Did you call? Yes.
Thank you.
Shit, he called the police on himself. You'll see.
Okay.
Why is it funny?
Watch the queen come out.
Okay, let's
The
calm
queen
down.
is about to come out.
This one,
Let me
This
finish.
make me
Can I
feel-
finish a sentence?
yeah, this makes me
Okay.
feel uncomfortable. It is. I'm sorry it happened.
It makes us uncomfortable you're inviting kids here.
Yeah,
And there's
so-
kids running around.
Right. So let's start from the beginning. Okay. What is your name?
I don't want to say my name.
You don't want to tell me your name.
I'm sorry because okay.
We're gonna find out your name,
I'm gonna
bro.
leave.
I know all the
I'm gonna
information
leave.
about it. You're gonna leave
You're gonna
right
leave?
now.
Yeah.
You're gonna quit your job and leave.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I mean, this is embarrassing. This is. I mean, I got.
This is embarrassing. Yeah, now the queen coming out after you was about to go in there and suck that DICK. Yeah.
What's your name?
I don't want to say my name.
You don't want to tell me your name.
I'm sorry because okay.
We're gonna find out your
I'm
name,
gonna
bro.
leave.
I know all the
gonna
information
leave.
about it. You're gonna leave
gonna
right
leave?
now.
Yeah.
You're gonna quit.
This is how you know he guilty. Why you gonna leave? Why are you leaving your job? You work at the front desk of a hotel. You are literally the just the muscle of the hotel right now. How you just gonna walk out on the hotel? This is crazy. This is crazy.
Your job and leave.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do. This is embarrassing. This is. I mean, I got so many cameras on me.
Good.
Good.
That twang in his voice let me definitely know that he wanted to suck that dick. He definitely did, nigga. You praying on and why are you at that age and why you can't get no older dude to come through and do that to him in the bathroom? Why you gotta prey on a 15-year-old? Ain't nothing wrong with you wanting to suck some and do whatever, but why you doing that to young kids? These niggas is weird.
As it should be.
It's
Fucking room up and down the fucking hallways here is what the fuck we should do. And tell every motherfucker what you're in here doing.
But I'm not though.
You are.
I've never.
You are. Do you know the age of consent?
I've never had done anything with the illegal. I mean, with the underage child.
You're about to
Okay.
just now.
okay, so let's just calm down, okay? We're not here to hurt you. That is not our intent.
Okay.
Because the intent, if that would happen, that would already happen, okay?
Okay.
So just take a breath, okay? Now, what is your name?
I don't want to tell you my name.
Okay, I'm Lindsay.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
We're gonna know your fucking name.
Okay.
We're gonna find out the minute we
And you
leave
see
here.
how this
No,
is not
wait.
gonna work?
The
I
minute
did
we leave
something.
here, we're gonna know your fucking name. So just tell us your name, bro.
I did something illegal.
Yeah,
Okay,
you did.
I did.
You know you did.
we're
I
not.
did.
We are
You know
not.
you did.
I did.
Talking sexual to a minor, that's illegal.
Okay.
That's sad that I have to tell you
I'll
that.
call the cops.
Okay, let's do
You're gonna
it.
call the cops on yourself?
'Cause
That's
I
fine.
didn't know.
Go ahead.
I did it.
What do you think? They're gonna believe you? They're gonna be like, you didn't know. That's okay.
Okay. I'll take whatever consequences.
On some real shit, I'm just saying this just off of having integrity, right? Now, I might have done some shit at jobs before and got in trouble and got fired, but I make sure that I have integrity first so I don't be in situations like this. I don't ever like to be in situations where I'm getting embarrassed over some ethically wrong shit, like real world type shit. Like fuck, I got fired from a job from using the computer when I wasn't supposed to. I got fired for having an attitude when I was younger and in my early 20s where I wasn't as emotionally intelligent as I was. But come on, never have I been the type to prey on a child. Like that's a different, like now you plastered everywhere. This video got almost 100,000 views. It's over for him. That's crazy.
Good, you should own it.
Hey, how's it going? This is 2601 Appliance Court. I am requesting a dispatch. It's a non-emergency call.
Calling them on you or us?
Huh?
Are you calling them on you, yourself, or us? Okay, cool, sweet.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I like that.
Yeah, he's gonna dig your style.
Out of respect for that.
Yes.
I do respect that.
I'm at the front desk. I have a few people in front of me who I invited a minor to the hotel to scare them, and
Your conversations don't.
probably I've done something illegal, so I am just calling you guys to reconcile whatever I did wrong. I invited a minor to my hotel to do something sexually,
And without saying, I just want to make this statement. If somebody violated you when you younger, you got to know that the buck has to stop because you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. If somebody does that to you, that doesn't mean you turn around and you do it to them. Like, and that's to say, because it could be anybody in the chat right now that happened to them. But I think a lot of people, when they know that it was wrong, you don't want to hurt other people and do that. This is a vicious ass cycle. Like, look at this old man with a face full of hair trying to go and suck some 15-year-old dick. That's crazy. Suck his nut.
now I have a bunch of cameras in front of me, so I'm just calling to turn myself in, I guess. I'm here at the front desk. Damn. Yeah, no. I just have too many cameras on me right now. Black, 6 foot, gray shirt, male. Black.
You can say it's Predator Catchers Incorporated. We're a nonprofit organization. You can tell them it's Predator Catchers Incorporated that are here. Predator
Yeah,
Catchers
they say
Incorporated.
Catcher.
Predator.
Predator
Predator.
catcher.
Tell them Predator
Predator
Catchers
Catchers.
Incorporated. We're a nonprofit organization that tracks online predators.
I'm here at the front desk. Thank you. All right, so I do want to apologize, guys. Again, I'm not a predator. I know how I made it seem. I was not going to.
Why can't you say predator catchers when I told you the name? Why do you say? Why couldn't you say it?
Honestly, I was just trying to hear what you said.
It's a hard word.
Huh?
Hard word, right? Because you realize.
Listen, we're not trying to do anything. Can I ask you a couple questions now? The cops are on their way. Let's just have a couple. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Honestly, no.
No? Okay.
Let's just wait for the police. And that's it. I'm
That's
heading
fine.
out.
Head on out.
But you can't leave the hotel. You just called the cops.
You just called the cops.
I'm not leaving the hotel. I'm just waiting for them to get here.
Well, why wouldn't you wait? You said you were going to be at the
Honestly,
front
it's just-
desk.
It's too much for me right now. I'm a little overwhelmed.
Well, we're not here to hurt you.
Again, I just feel a little
I'm
overwhelmed.
you know
taking a
what?
break.
And these be the same type of people in your family who always want to go on trips with the little kids and do shit like that. Nope. I'm telling you, even his whole behavior, how he even tried to switch the subject and all of that. No, this is why I have to be eyes open on people. You gotta have the tenacity to deal with their audacity. This would be the same boy trying to rally up everybody to go on these camping trips and do all of this weird shit. Weirdo. Why couldn't you get somebody your age and you wouldn't even be going through this right now?
Buddy, I'm being pretty calm with you, okay?
And you
And I
guys
just
are.
want to have a conversation, and you won't even give me a minute. You're freaking out. You already called the cops on yourself. Calm down and just wait for the police.
I'm not leaving the property.
Then why don't you answer a couple
I'm
questions?
a little overwhelmed. I would need a breather, and I'll come back. Is that not okay?
I mean, you're free to go whenever you're.
You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Hey, someone go out the back door. Make sure he doesn't leave out that back door, because we need to follow him and get his license plate. Back door.
Let's see if there's a back entrance. It's probably not
Is there?
there's probably no way to get out.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say here, you go out that one.
Nigga working at a hotel. Crazy. And you know he wrong. Walking off the damn job. He know he wrong. I don't understand it either. I don't understand people's attraction for young kids. And you know what? One of my nieces, both of my nieces have long hair actually, right? But I was trying to explain to them, I'm like, you know what? You're going to get to the age where you're going to be able to wear your bundles and do whatever you want to. I said, you don't understand that while you're wearing it for yourself, is some sick asshole out there that's attracted to you, and you can't handle that attention that you're getting from wearing stuff like that. So you got to understand, I don't think that you should suppress women from wearing certain things. Let me tell you one thing that I know, and this is how I know I've been around some good people. Like, I remember one day, me and my friend was walking home from school. This one of my friends from upstate, right? Me and him walking, we just talking and shit. So then this little girl walked past us. She had her jacket hiked up all over her ass, jeans pulled tight. We looked at each other and said, yo, what is wrong with this girl? Like, that is crazy. Like, you are too young. And that's why I believe that with some people, that doesn't click for them. It doesn't click. And maybe he was like that. And see, I didn't have a little sister growing up in my household with me, but it's just like my mom, I just feel like she taught me the right way. And I understood that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is weird as hell to me. Like, and I don't understand, like, listen, to me, that means that the elevator ain't going to the top floor. The picnic is short of a few sandwiches, and the damn French fries you short a few fries on that damn order. Because what in your mind didn't click that, hey, I could be getting in trouble? He must, you know what it was? They must have sent him a picture of his member, and he just wanted to suck it so bad and suck. And now that you want to suck, now you in this predicament. Crazy. You got to call the police on yourself and all of that. His whole behavior is giving it up.
I don't think there is a way to get out of that building from back here. Is anybody watching the other PCM's feeds? I don't think he can get out from. There's no other door, so he would have to come through that door right there.
in the extended stay trying to set up dick dates with a 15-year-old. Trying to set up dick dates with a 15-year-old. You can't get better?
Back to the front desk.
I don't understand this shit.
Damn it.
And listen, I believe you, right? Because let me tell you something. At least in upstate New York and Albany, where I'm from, in Albany High School, it was so many predator hall monitors that worked there. One of my friends, one of the hall monitors actually got in trouble. This nigga was talking to a girl that was his daughter age. He had a daughter that was like 20 years old, and he was trying to date like 17 and 18-year-old girls in the school. What does that tell you? That you don't have any boundaries? A lot of people is just sick. Like, they sick. Let me also say this because I did a story time about this, right? I'm glad that my mom, shout out to my mom. I can't even put it on my father, but I had a story time on this channel when I talked about when I was in 6th grade. See, I'm glad that my eye has always been keen, and I grew up with brothers, and my mother told me about touch, people being weird and shit like that. Ever since I was younger, I had an incident where somebody was trying to flash us when we was in the YMCA. I was like 4 years old. This guy kept walking aisle to aisle between the lockers and kept flashing. It was a white guy too. I got right out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then when I was in 6th grade, this guy was watching us across the street. He watching us play football. He seen me and my friend playing. Then he waited for my friend to move away and go back to his house. And he thought he was going to isolate me on my own. What you thought? And he came up to me, oh, can I get a blowjob? First and foremost, nigga, you got me fucked up. I got brothers and shit, and I know all, and I thank God for rap music because I wouldn't have known what a blowjob. I'm like, what is that? Like, no, nigga. My heart started racing. I said, hold up, I gotta go get something out the stove. I went upstairs. I told my aunt, I was like, this guy downstairs. I was going, yo. When I tell you, I ran up them stairs. Like, no, you're not gonna get over on me. And I'm telling you, in the '90s, I felt like, see, in the '90s, you felt like when you was younger that you was an adult. You felt grown, but I also knew that I was a child. I was not playing myself. What the fuck is wrong with you coming up to me with this bullshit?
Good evening. Thank you for calling N2ts. Please. Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't. I don't do it for. I mean, I just did it like once or twice.
But the first time you said that you talked to the mom about the weed so you could scare the kid, right?
No, I scared him. Then I talked to him. Like, I had a conversation with him. Then I say, hey, oh, what room are you in? And I went up to the room and I had a conversation with the mom.
So you just talked to a minor just without anybody's permission,
No,
and then scared him?
honestly, I didn't get the idea until after. I really didn't.
I mean, I'm just confused. Like, if I just saw.
You got the idea when they was fucking fake chatting with you as a decoy and send you all them dick pictures over, and you just wanted to suck that dick so bad for a minor. Why couldn't you get an adult? This is how you know it's a sick obsession. Why couldn't you just get an adult? Like, this is an issue for me. Like, and when I seen this shit today, we be trying to play it off so much and trying to make it seem like it's all the white people. No, it's not. There's some sickos in this shit too, trying to lure people in the damn bathroom. Talking, I want to suck your nut.
A minor with marijuana, I'm just not going to just go scare them and then go talk to their parents. I mean,
No,
that's just so weird. Like, and you're working at a hotel. I mean, that's just a weird story to me.
It was just a thing that happened. Yeah, services. Why is our phones going off? Yeah, services. Yeah, services. Is it? It's not in right now. How can I assist you? I do not. I do apologize about that. Assist you?
With cameras.
Um,
He's asking if we're
I can leave
calling
a
them.
message if that's okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, so I definitely lost my job.
Right.
All right.
Did you really call the cops? Was that fake phone call?
Oh yeah, did you call the cops?
That nigga is frazzled.
Maybe we should double check. Go ahead and
Yeah,
do a double check on that.
And just confirm that they have an officer being sent out.
'Cause I hate to find out you were just
I'm not a
lying
liar.
about that.
They're all.
I mean, you are a
Yeah,
liar
call-
because you
So
said you
this is
didn't.
definitely. This is people calling about me.
You shouldn't lose your job. You lured a
Who's calling?
15-year-old to have sexual contact with
Just random
them.
people.
I think they recruit. All right, so their whole channel, Shanice, is all built up off of this. So they don't just they're not just doing. Of course, it's an embarrassment tactic as well. I don't have nothing to do. I don't care anything about that. I think like sometimes I'm not saying this is you, but sometimes I think we think things and they be like, oh, they doing it to no, they did it to all types of people all over this channel, and typically they will call the police because it is illegal. Like they called the police on a few people on some of the videos that I've seen, but I'm just saying like with this one, it just hit home because of course he's black and it's just like, nigga, you working at a hotel room doing shit like this. So they recording him because this is like their project. You could create a project like this today and start setting people up. I know it's wrong. It's wrong, but how could you be so stupid to say you want to link up with a 15-year-old and blow them and swallow or suck their nut? Like, it's weird to me. That shit is weird.
Word travels fast.
I will.
So are you ready to make your, okay, do you have anything to say? Your friends and family are going to see this video. What do you have to say for yourself?
I just lost my job.
I got work, bro. You deserve a lot worse than losing
You
your fucking
brought a
job.
minor
I
here.
have the police coming. I promise they're coming. They'll be here. Can we not do the humiliation?
And again, you know what's so crazy? Being that he wants to do that and you're such an older age, ain't nothing wrong with doing fellatio or nothing, but you want to do that to a minor? That means like somebody did something to him when he was growing up and it's probably all just pain spilling out, but you got caught and it's just wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? You so sorry now. You sorry because you got caught. That's what it is.
Any further?
What?
Humiliation?
Huh?
What are we doing?
I'm feeling uncomfortable. Honestly.
We're uncomfortable. You
Dog.
Kid.
You trying to have sex with a
I
kid
did not.
in the bathroom, and we're confronting you about it. You should feel uncomfortable.
And just for the record, that's a black man that's talking and recording.
He's hiding in the back.
We need to call the cops and make sure he actually called the cops. Is some, hey, what can I?
Probably getting the shit and leaving. So what, did the management call you? And
I'm about to call my manager now.
you just said you got fired.
Who?
You said you got fired.
I did, yeah.
Was that the manager that called you and said you're fired? How do you know you're fired?
Because this incident.
See, he just said because of this incident, but you just lied and said that you was fired. He didn't speak to nobody and said that he was fired. He assumes that he's fired because of what happened. Of course you're fired, but you see, it's just it's the small manipulation. That's what I'm saying. This is why I don't trust anything anybody says. And I don't care if it's me. Pick everything apart that I say too, because people be fucking lying. They be lying.
Is some, hey, what can I?
Probably getting the shit and leaving. So what, did the management call you? And
I'm about to call my manager now.
you just said you got fired.
Who?
You just said you got fired.
I did, yeah.
Was that the manager that called you and said you're fired? How do you know you're fired?
Because this incident.
Why?
I'm gonna call and resign.
Why?
Honestly.
You said you're gonna resign now, but you just got fired.
For
Because of
what?
everything.
You were just trying to help a kid.
I was
You're
trying-
out here
but-
helping kids.
But that's not how perception looks. Perception looks like I just tried to have sex with a 16-year-old. 15-year-old. Perception.
So why
Perception
do
is,
that?
perception is important.
Then why do that?
I didn't, and I never will have, and I never have, and I never.
But why do all
Should I
of
call?
this?
Should I call to verify that the police on the way?
Yeah. Call my phone.
You're
On
free to
speaker?
do whatever you want to do.
Let me just say this too. I hate to pause it, but let me tell you something. You ever have something devastating happen to you where you get bad news that some shit happened? Trust me, with the war going on in his mind right now, that nigga can't even hear that phone ringing. You know how we hear that phone ringing at that hotel, that front desk ring? He don't even hear that shit right now with everything going on. He's in a conundrum. He's in a conundrum. Yes, he is. And he's frazzled. Like, it's crazy.
I mean, because I
Yeah,
was.
speaker, if you like, yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
Are you trying to turn yourself in? Is that what you're doing?
I just want to reconcile this and move on from it.
You want to do the right thing?
Yeah.
Turn yourself in.
Yeah, I mean,
I
people,
did.
yeah.
I'm just. I hate it though. I called. Hey, actually, I was just calling to make sure that the authorities are on their way to extended stay on appliance court. All right, thank you.
Just take the phone off the hook. If you're resigning, then just take the phone off the hook.
I can't. I'm gonna call my boss now.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be good. Hey, I have more respect for you owning up to it, buddy, because I caught lots of men, and not many of them turn themselves in like that. So, you
I
know.
mean, I just hope they don't take long because this is embarrassing. I kind of want this over quick.
It ain't gonna be over quick. You had no business doing that. You a grown ass man with hair all over your face. Find another grown ass man with hair over your face to suck them and suck they nut. I don't understand it. You wanted a 15-year-old, so you know what? This is what you did, and this is what you get. Like I can't just feel bad for him because he's a black man. You knew better, and you working at the front desk, which means you should have some sort of analytical understanding, or even like, come on, fam, come on. Shit is weird.
What do you think you would have done to that 15-year-old?
Nothing.
You don't think you would have had any psychological damage for the rest of his life?
I would have done nothing.
Bro, you said you wanted to taste his
I
nut.
know exactly
It
what I
made
said.
him walk here and go to the bathroom, and then you unlock the door of a locked bathroom.
No.
They're here.
They're here.
The police.
We do have here. Pretty sure
So
Brooklyn
me
has
and
like 4 times.
Chris
So
is
it's fine.
going to have a conversation, private and stuff.
And yeah, you can have a card, and I will give them all my evidence.
We got all the screenshots.
Hey, how's it going, boss?
Hey,
I called.
okay.
Um,
Let us sit back and talk to you in the office?
yeah.
Someone else is coming to talk to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you guys can stop calling. We're gonna know.
Like,
Tell the strings. If you guys are calling, just stop.
Yeah, stop calling y'all. You're blowing him up.
Yeah,
And no one's there to answer.
All right, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show that because that shit just blew my mind earlier. That's pretty much the end. They just was doing some recording outside after it, you know, while the cops was there getting all the paperwork and shit and doing all that. Trust me, all that evidence that they showing, like, he's gonna go down for that. He's definitely gonna go down for that. And it was crazy. I was watching another one today. This man was 47 years old, was speaking to somebody on a dating website. So the profile said that they was 48, right? But the girl in the profile kept saying, "Well, I'm 14. I still want to meet you. I want to meet you." And he was like, "Okay, meet me at Walmart." So he thinking that he's meeting this 14-year-old girl. He goes there in faith, and they get all these niggas tripped up just like this, and they just start stuttering. You know that something is psychological. Like 2 and 2 ain't making 4. The elevator ain't going to the top. There's some sandwiches missing from the picnic basket. Like something is wrong. Something is wrong. Why don't you see that that's wrong? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ah, shit is just weird. Aside from the potential victim, the other sad part of the story are the females who had been attracted to him without knowing. Exactly. Exactly. Let's see. Sick. He in a conundrum. Exactly. Not locked in a room. That the guy who was the black guy who came to the hotel, he came to the hotel and locked the bathroom door. This man came and unlocked the door. Yeah, he was going to suck something for sure. I thank God every day that I'm not in these types of situations with predators because I don't think I could contain myself from fucking them up until the cops arrive. Right. Metro worker tried me when I was a young teenager. Exactly. And they think that they could just do it to you because you're a teenager. That's why it's scary when you know, let me say this, right? It's scary. And a lot of people give a lot of young gay guys a lot of credit when they're young and flamboyant. But what you don't realize is, say you're a woman, right? And this is why it's important to have conversations with your kids. Say you're a woman and you can't help the way that your sexuality of your children turn out. But say you got a little young son and then he's feminine. You might think that he's going to get bullied, right? That's just one aspect of it. But then there's the predator out there that's watching him go up and down the street every day that's going to try to ragtag his ass. I'm telling you, there is a predator out there. And just because you like that, that doesn't mean that you got to be, you know, a dick sucker or you just constantly getting rammed by different people. You still have to have respect for yourself. So a lot of people give those people credit when they're feminine and they're out there or whatever the case may be. Do you and do what you want to do. But there is a target that comes with that. And it's not just the bullying. It's not just the bullying. Believe me, it's not. Now he's stuttering Stanley. Yup. 2 of them bundles be ready in Detroit. Boy, I mentioned the freshman, you know. Yep. Hall monitors is just inappropriate, especially when I was in school in the 90s. Unfortunately, this happens often and most don't get caught. It's so wrong. So glad he got busted. Yeah. I pray in my trans feminine and empowers me in my adulthood. Okay. Let's see. It's uncomfortable looking back. I was 16, 17, attracting grown ass men, and they knew better, but they didn't care. But you have to realize, and back in our days, I think my friend, she was pregnant when we was in high school by a 31-year-old. Come on. She was pregnant by a 31-year-old, and it was normal back then. Because when we was in high school, all the chicks wanted to get Air Max and Jordans, and people wasn't getting money and shit like that. How back then it was kind of normal for girls that was in 11th, 12th grade to be dating these older ass men. And my friend, she was fucking with a nigga that was 30. And you know what was my thing from that situation that I learned? And I used to always tell my friends, even when I was younger, because I had a lot of women as friends, I'm like, don't let these old niggas wash you up. They already had their time. They should have fucked around when they had their time. Don't let these old niggas wash you up. No, date somebody that's around your age. So at least that you can, it's like at least somebody, not saying that they're going to be on your level all around, but just like I just feel like somebody more experienced than you, then they're going to have a deeper hold on you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're even more sexually experienced than you are. There was a high school coach who used to sleep with the girls who ran track in high school. I think he was a track coach. See, all of that access. Laurent, also people have to take into consideration, yes, it's disgusting, but certain states have laws that these situations don't apply. Like North Carolina, you can be 16 and get married to whoever over 16. Crazy. Let's see. It was very common for older guys to be messing with young girls back then. Exactly. That's why I'm telling you, like with this social media shit, this whole R. Kelly shit, I believe that there's a lot of people that was in situations like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that those people from that era, they really get upset that we are in these times where people are exposing stuff. Old dirt is coming to the internet. Before it was like people might expose you, but it's going to be in a tabloid. And, everybody might not read a tabloid. It might just be a rumor. But it's like nowadays people just putting it out there, and a lot of people's old dirty secrets are coming out and all of that shit. No, only thing you could expose on me is that I got some credit card debt and I got some student loans. You could never say that I did anything morally wrong to a person. Like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that that's just something inside of you that you either got it or you don't. Yes, if you're new to the channel, please make sure that you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Also, shout out to PCI. Let me go and show you guys their page so you can go and follow them if you want to. They got a whole bunch of shit. Like once I watched one of their videos, hold on, I clicked this thing that said today. My bad. Once I clicked one of their videos, they just started sharing other stuff, like how it is when you watch a video. But let me see. PCI Predator Catchers, Indianapolis. Yeah. Hold on a second. This was crazy. I watched this one today. Former substitute teacher and correctional officer. He had an 11-year-old daughter trying to lure people. Hold on. Let's just catch this for a second. Hold on. I want to see what this is. What is this? I ain't going to watch the whole thing because I really got to get off of here. Hold on. Grown man meeting 15-year-old boy. What's this?
Yo, to your house. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing, man? It's been a minute. You Leon, right? Yeah. It's been a minute. Come on, man. What's going on?
What's going on?
Shit is crazy.
What are you doing out here?
I'm chilling.
Why are you out here this late at night?
I'm chilling.
What are you doing out here late at night like this?
Dude, I'm chilling.
I'll tell you.
Bro, chill.
Why are you meeting him?
Bro, chill.
You know how old he is?
Bro, chill.
It's just a friend.
They all got a look too. Look at him looking drugged out in the face and all of that. They all got this look to them in their eyes, just demons.
He's just my friend, man. He's just my friend. He's my friend.
What's going on?
How old is he?
He looks like a kid, man. I got plenty of friends that have kids over here like that.
Oh, you do? That's weird as fuck, right?
I'm not
So how long have you known him? You guys been friends for a while? I just met him. I just met him tonight. He seems cool.
I'm turning it on.
What the
How old
fuck?
is he?
So you out here meeting all the little boys on the internet?
No.
Oh, you already knew him?
Yeah, just we met online and everything, and then I just asked him how old he is.
I'm getting off of this. That shit just made me sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach. I don't even want to watch that. No. No, an 18-year-old ain't getting nothing in common with a 30-plus-year-old. Exactly. It's giving mind control and manipulation. Exactly. And you know what's so crazy? The older man who was dealing with my friend got her pregnant, and then he just threw her to the wayside. Like she was chasing after him for years, trying to have a relationship, trying to be, make sure that he was in her daughter's life. He ain't paying no child support or nothing. It was just like it was just young poom poom. And then one of my friends, right? She was 18-year-old, 19. She was 18-year-old talking to a 30-year-old man who was married. And guess what? He got her pregnant. She had 2 kids by him and everything. She just had another kid by him maybe a few years ago. But you know what's so crazy? Now that he's in his 40s, guess who he's talking to now? An 18-year-old. So it's like the history has repeated himself. So he cheated on his wife for you when you was 18. My friend, when she was 18, he cheated on his wife when they was in their 30s for my friend when she was 18. But now that my friend is in her 40s, now he's dealing with another 18-year-old girl. You see how that karma is real. It's real. That guy looks sick in the face. Like, ugh. So did police ever pick him up or what? The other one, yes. I'm physically shielded from pedos, so my comfortability in this discourse is unaffected. I feel you. There were principals and teachers who were caught sleeping with or sexually harassing students. They were never fired. The incidents were swept under the rug. Yo, I never forget my cousin. We was in 8th grade and she had this was back when girls started to wear the body shirts and stuff like that. And she had a big chest. So I remember one time she was in the class and she was stretching and she was like, oh, right? And Mr. Strickland, you can look this up. Let me Google this right now. Mr. Strickland, Albany, New York. Let me see if I can find it. Mr. Strickland, Albany, New York. Predator. Yeah, Mr. Strickland, he definitely got in trouble for inappropriate. He did something inappropriate to a child. He was and it was all these black hall monitors. He definitely got kicked out. And when it happened, it made sense to me because when my cousin had that tight shirt on, he was making comments about her chest. And I just didn't understand why this old ass man, it was always like this. Yo, I never forget my friend Tanya. We was talking, and when we was in 12th grade, she was like, yo, she said, there's some hot ass little girls that go to the school. She's like, do you know that this girl just cut me off in the hallway to walk in front of the hall monitor? Literally cut me off just so she could walk in front of the hall monitor. Man, it's all manipulation. It's sad. Jay-Z need to be investigated over Foxy in my eyes because she was definitely 16. She was 15 when she came in, just like Kim to Biggie. R. Kelly, not the only one, exactly. But you know what I really truthfully think? I think that's why Jay-Z separated from Foxy. I really do believe that. I think that's one of the reasons why he kind of distanced himself. I ain't saying he don't help her out financially or anything behind the scenes, but I don't know. Something in that milk ain't clean to me personally. Let's see. Nikki is coming. Yes, that's a fact. Are they the ones who caught EDP 445 YouTuber? I don't know. I gotta look that up. Yeah, that was a weird guy. And look, he had that nice Bugs Bunny jacket on too. He looked sick in his face though. His eyes was running. Yes, they all look dead in the eyes. It's so sad to see. They need help. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it is demonic. That spirit does have a look in their eyes. Yep. That's crazy. I just don't get it. These men have you look like a mature older is it? And you know what's weird? Do you not like people your age? And you know what? That's the psychology of it all is that somebody probably did it to them. Just think about this, with that pastor Eddie Long, he was doing all of that foul, vile shit, bringing all them boys on trips, getting them mad, getting Bentleys, taking them on all these trips all over the world. No, I never did that stay away shit. Anytime somebody tried to introduce some sort of stay away camp or some shit like that, no, hell no. You never gonna have me cornered. I was always protected, thank God, because I had brothers and I just knew better. You're just not gonna do anything you think you want to me. You know what I'm saying? You just not. Shit. You're just not gonna, it's not gonna happen. He looked dumb as fuck. Definitely mind control and manipulation. Yeah, let's see. My dad always says stay away from grown ass men. Exactly. And that's why I had to have the conversation with my niece and told her, like, look, I understand you want all these hairstyles and stuff, but you're literally in ninth grade. You got your whole life ahead of you. Okay. It's bad enough sometimes I feel like her mother wear braids that's way too long. Like she been doing that since she been in elementary school. And I told her, because one of my nieces, right, that she gets really good grades at school. She gets 90s and shit like that. But she just got into a fight at school. And she talking about, oh, I want to bring my bonnet. I said, first and foremost, you don't understand, because if the girl that you fought, because she got into a fight at school because a girl approached her at school because she didn't want to fight. She didn't want to fight outside of school. My niece does good in school, so she didn't want to get in trouble at school. She wanted to fight after school. But I said, you got these long ass braids in your hair. I said, if a fighter really got a hold to you, it would have been over for you. It would have been over. If you're gonna fight after school, them braids got to come out. Point blank. They got to come out. Come on, my niece, her hair was like, when I seen her, because they got into a fight, she had her hair was done nicely. These long, like these big, what kind of braids do you call them? They're just bigger box braids, but she did them herself. But it was like parted perfectly and all of that. You got these long braids that go down to the middle of your back. I said she could have really treated you like a damn jungle gym, Ferris wheel type shit. I said, luckily she didn't know how to fight. But I said, in the future, if you're gonna fight somebody, you better take them. Listen, I went to a public school in New York, and I'm pretty sure you guys seen this shit too. If your friend or somebody knew that they was fighting and they had braids in their hair, they was taking them braids out in school. They was taking them shits out and braiding their hair back, because when your hair is braided back, they can't pull your hair, and it's just like, you gotta fight me now. So I told her that, but see, she ain't know that. She's an only child. You don't ever keep no damn long braids and talk about, I'm putting my bonnet on. That bonnet would have helped all that heavy ass hair. That shit would have came off as soon as she would have snatched it. Nah, I gotta school you. And I don't even like her fighting. Just saying hello. Thank you. Hold on a second. Let me click that. Hold on. I think I missed it. Okay, Ti said what Ti said. What's up, Ti? Thank you. I appreciate it. Just saying hello. Thank you for this important stream. Yes, make sure you check that channel out on YouTube. I couldn't believe what I was seeing on this channel. PCI Predator Catchers Indianapolis. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I would be a little nervous of exposing somebody, right? But I think that it would be interesting to see how many people you could catch. It's like a sales pitch every day. You're just trying to see what's out there. You could post pictures and just say like, hey, I'm not really 18, I'm really 14. And then I bet you going to get somebody to bite the bait every day. Every day, I guarantee you going to get somebody to bite it. And that's how they blew their YouTube channel up. Thank you again, Ti said what Ti said. I really appreciate that. Check out her channel. She be doing these dope old school videos on like scandals, old school scandals. I be seeing you posting people who getting mad at you for exposing what's already out there. People be getting mad at it. So, and I love how your channel grew and you just stayed consistent in your niche of what you do. So stay focused, keep doing what you do. And I definitely be watching your shit. So I appreciate the $10 super chat. Let's see. Hold on a second. What did you say? That's my cue. Tiger to Kylie too. That was blatantly in the public space and nothing happened. Money talks, I guess. Exactly. R. Kelly is literally trying to expose the fact, but I think he'll get silenced before that happens. That's why they like younger girls and boys because of the naivety. I think that's what you're trying to say. They prey on the unsuspecting people and they can easily take advantage of. Exactly. I side people who date way outside of their age demographic. The intentions never are. Nope. It's always some sort of control. It's always some sort of control. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So listen, I'm about to get up out of here because I just wanted to come share that with you. Let's see. You're welcome. Yep. And thank you for the $10 again. I really appreciate it. Checking me out. Cause shit, you got your whole world of things going on over there. I don't even know what you're working on, but everything that you upload is always some project-based type thing. So again, shout out to you, and I'm proud of your channel and the growth and everything. Because I remember when you just had started. So yeah, people gonna be mad at what you're doing, but if it works for you, your niche is your niche. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta rock it and just keep growing on that shit and keep digging up old shit, and that's your wave. Point blank. Yes. What's up, Joy? Yes, dead behind the eyes. Right. There is no shortage of predators, unfortunately. Yeah. They are mentally depraved. My mother taught us to be aware of our surroundings and people's intentions. Trust No one, not even my cousins or uncles. Yo, let me just tell you this last thing before I get out of there. Get out of here. One of my friends, right? It was this girl that I knew from Albany. I'm not going to expose her name or anything, right? But she would bust niggas on being like down low or gay, right? She would create these Facebook pages and she would take pictures from different cities and then try to like hit guys up and have conversations talking about oral sex and stuff like that. You wouldn't believe how many people bit the bait from outside of it. And, you know, she never met up with them, but it was just to see how far the conversation would go. A lot of local rappers, a lot of people locally who was in that inbox. Like it was this one boy that I know. He used to always be like really anti, like, you know, homophobic and stuff like that. And the extended conversations that she would have in the inbox with this nigga, and he would, even after saying the things that she would say, the conversations will go on and on and on. And I think she said she lost access to the page or whatever, but she used to just do that shit. She would change, you know, she would go into these accounts and play as though that she was some gay guy. And then she would talk to all of these guys and see how far that she would go with them. Like she never wanted to meet up with them. Obviously they would find out it was a girl, but she would do that shit just to see it. So it was like a catfish type of, like, you know, that's why I'm telling you, my friend, she is one of the reasons why even when I get friend requests on Facebook, if I don't know you, like, remember back in the day, you would just add anybody to your Facebook page because you wanted to get your friends up. Yeah, that's early 2000s, 2010, 29, 2012 type shit. You ain't getting added to my page. And if I think you want some funny shit, I'm blocking your profile. You're not going to get on my page. And I love that Facebook has a limit button too, because you come to my shit, it's not even going to look like nothing there. Trust me, anything that's on my Facebook page with a globe, I know that you can see it. Like, I'm not just aimlessly posting shit on my page and like, oh, your page is open, you're a dummy. No, nope. Because what I do is I post publicly for a while and then I go to that privacy option and I put limit past post, especially when I'm applying for jobs, like when I was working and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm limiting all posts. You're not going to see nothing on my page. Nothing. No. So, yeah. Years. Well, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yo. If you're not 2 to 4 older than me, it's a dub. Exactly. Or the same age. Sometimes, you know, you can't be like, no, I can't do that. A 21-year-old, what will we have in common? We wouldn't even have anything in common. You might get mad easily and we might not even be talking no more. When you're an adult, you kind of like will hope that they know how to manage their emotions and shit like that. You have an argument, it's not over. Remember when you was younger, you might get into an argument with somebody, the relationship might be over after then because, you know, you just young and you hot-headed. But how does that work? But you know what happens when you older and you dating somebody younger, you're being abusive to them and you trying to beat their ass or do all types of shit like that. It's just, So listen, y'all, I appreciate everybody coming out, chit-chatting and all of that too. Shout out to Joy Chit Chat as well. But yeah, just check out that channel, PCI Predators. What is it called again? Let me make sure I get it. PCI Catchers Indianapolis. Yeah, because they got some crazy shit up there. And again, it just shows you like this shit ain't stopped. Remember that whole Dateline NBC shit from back in the day? They will always set those people up. But the thing is, it will really be a young kid there, right? And then remember, it will be like a little white girl and some old ass man's about to come. And she was like, hold on, I'm in the back. I made the sweet tea for you. Hold on, I made cookies. Or some shit like that. I don't know if y'all could click that link. It should be able to go through. So listen, this is your boy LaRon, female rap elite. Make sure that you subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know what you think about these sick bastards. You know what I'm saying? This video is probably not going to get monetized. I really don't care, but I wanted to share it because I seen it earlier and I thought it was interesting. All right, I'm up out of here. Y'all have